La 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 la. La 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 la. Um, Edit. Don't know if this is working or not. Don't know if it's working or not, but we'll soon see. Don't know if they can hear me. We'll see. So we'll close that. So I don't know if anybody can hear. Oh, so yes, you can hear me. Right. Good afternoon, all. Hope everybody's well. Been working on this little tiny vase. It's not very big. It is around about there to there, maybe 7.5, 8 inches long, by maybe 55, 60 mil wide there, and half the width there. Little tiny foot on it, coloured with embellishing wax and the Hampshire Sheen intrinsic colours. And then I've done something different on the inside. I've used the Pete from Twisted Trees did a live the other week where he used some calligraphy ink, red, and I went and got some in gold. So I'm doing the inside with the gold calligraphy ink. So I'm just waiting for that to dry so I can give that another coat on the inside. So thank you very much for people coming over. Hope you're all well. I've been trying all sorts of different broadcasting platforms today. I tried on TikTok, wasn't very successful, kept lagging out. So then I thought I'd try Facebook, which worked okay, but as always, there's not many people come on Facebook, and I was sort of talking to myself, like I normally do. And then I thought I'd come on here and get finished off and just say hello to people, really. So thanks for coming over. Just going to wash this gun out, and then we'll get finished off on this piece. So what's everybody up to? Hope you're all in your workshops tinkering. Oh, 9 a.m. 9 a.m. Early in the morning for you guys. It's currently 5 to 3 here. So Barry's indoors. Is that dry? Oh, that's dry or not? Let's try that finger. No, it's not quite dry. So I'm just going to dry off with a hot air gun, I think. Hi Heather, how are you? Hope you're well. Hi Steve, how you doing? So I think I'm just going to sand that a little bit because that's a little bit rough in there. So I'll put a bit of what I've got, a bit of 400 grit. Let's just try 320. Just move it out of the way. Just turn it down low. Just put that inside first. Just sort of take the bumps out of that. It's not very smooth in there. That's better. That's much better. And then we'll just do this edge as well, because that's not very smooth either. So now we'll give that a second coat, I think, in there. Oh, you lucky person. Snow. I love snow. I really do love snow. I know I'm sad, but I think that's great. Get out in the truck. Absolutely brilliant. So I'm trying to get a nice, deep, rich gold in here. Bless you. Sorry about that. So that should be much better when that's dried off. So we just want a nice little bit on the edge of that. So we'll let that dry off and then we'll have a look at it and see if we need to put another coat on it. Morning, Doug. How are you? Hope you're well. It's nice to see the regular faces come in. Hope you're all well. Hope you're all having a great Saturday. I'm just playing around in the workshop. I hadn't had really chance for the last week or two to get in here. So I thought I'd just spend a day in here pottering around, having a play, get some tool time in, have a play with some colours and different inks and that, or different stuff that I've bought, seeing how they work. It's always nice to try something new. And then hopefully if it works, then I can show you guys on a live or whatever to encourage you guys to have a go as well. So it's always good. So it's always nice to get a bit of tool time other than the lives. What's everybody up to today? I know some of you guys are sitting in the house and doing bits and bobs, but anybody in the workshop today pottering around? Oh, new lathe ever. Nice. Nice. I've been doing some upgrades in the workshop. I struggle with storage space. So what I made a couple of weeks ago was, if I can find the camera I need. Let's have a look. Where is that? What I did is I built that drawer unit. So I had a cupboard here, which was just full of rubbish. So I decided to build this drawer unit and then a cupboard beside it. So I've got some nice big deep drawers now. So they're 600mm deep. The depth of the worktop, well, actually nearly 650mm deep, the depth of the worktop. And then they're 600mm across, and these ones are the same depth, but they're 500mm across to give me the same size unit as what I had in there. And then I built a cupboard there that's just under a meter long by the depth of the worktop to give me some more storage space, because you never have enough storage space. So it's always nice to have a bit of extra storage space. So who's nice. Look forward to seeing what you turn, Heather. Really do. I'm sure you'll get there, Barry. I'm sure you'll get there. Take it steady, bud. You'll get there eventually. All takes time, doesn't it? None of us as young as we used to be, that's for sure. I have a 7x7 barn beam and 4x6 oak legs and 6 foot long. I'm mounting the drill press and grinder. It's mounted adjustment and lathe tables. That'd be good. Continuous run of tools, which would be good. It's always nice to have a little bit of an upgrade in your workshop, I think, as well. Just changes things about. If not, you get a bit. It gets a bit repetitive if you keep things the same all the time. It's always nice to upgrade, modify. That drawer unit has made a massive amount of difference to me. I've just got the kickboard to do. I've got it all cut out. I've just got to paint it. So I've just got the kickboard to put on it and then that'll be finished. But it has created me so much storage space. All my router jigs, all my colouring stuff, all my vinyl printing and stuff is in there. All the spares I have, webcams and all the computer, hardware's in there. And I've still got 3 drawers that have got nothing in them. So I've still got plenty of storage space. So it's made such a massive difference to storage space I had, other than the cupboard I had sat there that was just ram-packed full. And every time you want anything out, you'd have to empty half the cupboard out to get stuff out of it. So I know it took me a week to make the unit and another few days to paint it, but it's been worth it in the long run. Really has been worth it. So I made this. I'm going to show you something I made yesterday that I was going to put out as a video, but I'm not going to now, and I'll show you why when I've put it up. So I turned this the other day. So it's a piece of, I think it's a piece of elm or whatever it is. It's a bit wormy, so I thought I'd texture it. So I textured it, and you can see there's a bit of rose gold, bit of gold, and a bit of silver just highlighted over the texturing, as you can see there. I don't know if you can really see it with the light. That's a bit bright, that light. Anyway, so I thought I'd texture it, and then I put it on a tenon. It's got a few wormholes in it, so I thought they won't be a problem. until I got to that wormhole there. You can see when I cut the tenon off, the wormhole appeared. Well, actually, when I was sanding it, the wormhole appeared. So I thought, I don't know, I'll put a little foot on it to make it look a little bit different, and then paint the foot black. And I put the foot on it, glued it all on, and I looked at it, I thought, no, I don't like it. So that now, I don't know what to do with it. I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to do. I don't know if I'm going to fill that and then just try and blend it in, or what I'm going to do. I'm not 100% sure. So, but it's actually not a bad looking piece, to be honest. The actual texturing went well. The colouring went well. The inside turning went well. Weren't happy about the couple of wood wormholes in it. There was a couple on the outside that I managed to get rid of, but I weren't, there's a few wormholes in it. And then that happened. I was like, oh my God. So I'm not sure what to do. I don't know whether to fill it with coffee grounds and see. Yeah, I could do that, Doug. I could just put acacia. Oh, okay. Oh, avocado. Sorry. Yeah, I don't know what to do with it. I was going to put out the video. I don't know if they put out the video or not now. I don't know what to do. Not 100% sure. But I turned that little bit of ash on the bottom there, which I was going to colour to try and blend in with the base. I was just going to do that just normal black. I'm not sure. But I'll find. I'll just sit on the side and decide what I'm going to do with it. I'll have one or two things. I'll either spend a bit of time and finish it, or I'll burn it. One of the two. So it's a shame, really, because it was turned out really okay. Yes, there was a few holes in it, wood wormholes in it, which is quite a bit of the wood that I've been given has got wormholes in it, but it's plenty good enough to practice with. So I thought that'd be okay, but no, it won't. I mean, the actual thickness is about 2.5 mil thick, which would have been fine. But the wormhole, obviously, the dust blew out the wormhole, and then you see the hole. So, hey ho, never mind. Right, so let's have another look at this. Yeah, I could just leave it. I don't know. Don't know what I'm going to do with it yet. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you came over last night, enjoyed Battle of the Makers. That was our first one back since last year. Good laugh, good crack. As always, the guys were on form. So it was good. Well, the next one is on the 31st of March. So hopefully you guys will come over and join us for that. I know it's not everybody's cup of tea, but we try and make it as entertaining as possible for everybody. So yeah, it's been good. Right, let's get on with this. Right, so I'm just going to finish this off now, really. It's dry on the inside, so I think we're going to give it another coat. Try and get as rich gold as I can get it. I don't know whether I should have sealed this before I actually put the gold on it. I need to really get a bit of wood and test it. I might have applied better with a bit of sand and sealer on it first. Too late now, it's on it. I think that's as good as it's going to get. Thank you, Barry. Don't have to do that. It's only a pop-up live just to say hello, really. Feel on some lives I don't really get a chance to have a chat with you guys. It's sort of everything's hands-on. So it's nice to pop in every now and again and just have a bit of a chat and have a bit of a has anyone dug into the idea that thumbs up? Don't know, are they? I don't know, Doug. People get so attached and paranoid about thumbs ups, thumbs down. Yeah, okay, it's nice to have thumbs up, but at the end of the day, I know it's interaction for the channel. Like you said, does it make a better account when the live's ended? That I don't know. Does anybody really know how it works? I think a lot of people struggle to work out exactly what's the best interaction on a channel. If we knew that, then we'd all be YouTube superstars, wouldn't we? So I don't know how critical the thumbs up and thumbs down are, but it's always appreciated if I can get them. I don't mind if there's a thumbs down, as long as people tell me why they give me a thumbs down. I can live with that. Can't please everybody. So I'm just rubbing a little bit of embellishing wax around here to try and remove any little bits of overspill of the gold metallic ink we've put on there. It was waxed with embellishing wax first, so that shouldn't really be stuck to it too well. So we should be able to just rub a bit over and wipe it off. But I want it to come around on that rim a little bit, just to cover that edge. So I think that'll do. Right, so let's just wipe that off. That's better. Ted, congrats on the last charitable contributions. Yeah, it wasn't just me, Todd. It was everybody. It was the whole community took part and worked really well and really hard together to curate the amount of money we created. It was a nice reward for the Dementia UK people. They sent me I don't know if you was in my live last Sunday, but they sent me a nice letter and just thanking everybody for their generosity and their support. So yeah, it was good. It's a good turnout. It's a good reward, and to be honest, it's a lot more than what I expected because of the UK being in a so-called crisis. I was not expecting to even get half of what. Hi Roy, back again, Roy. You can't get enough of me today, can you? I wasn't expecting to get even half of what we got, but you guys, as always, went above and beyond to create an amazing auction again. So we managed to raise, I can't remember exactly what it was now. I've got the letter here. Actually, I'll have a look. So the actual figure was £4,294, and the lovely people at Dementia UK sent us all this awesome certificate. So there you go. Spelled Krafts wrong, but hey ho, we can live with that. So they sent us that awesome certificate. So I'm going to get that framed and put the Hangout in the workshop because I think we should all be proud of that. And then they sent me a nice letter as well, which I am going to get onto. I'm actually going to take a photograph of that and stick it on Facebook, the Makers Auction page. But obviously, I want to censor out my address and all the other bits and bobs because I don't want every Dick, Tom, and Harry sending me whatever they send. So Roy's asking about the gold. Well, Roy, there it is. There's the gold inside. That's had 3 coats of that gold inside now. The first coat was a bit patchy. I don't know whether I should have sealed it first. I'm going to try on a piece of scrap wood the benefits of sealing before and after, see what happens. But that's had 3 coats now, so that's the gold all done. So Gary Glass, hard to see why someone would give a thumb down. People do. There are people out here who think that spites people. Well, some people it does spite, but it doesn't spite me. But it doesn't bother me. Give thumbs down. It's people like Steve that give up their free time to come on here to guide and advise new turners, of which I consider myself to be, or still to be. Thank you for that, Gary. There are people, you can guarantee nearly every single one of my lives I get at least 1 thumbs down. It's obviously someone don't like me, but I don't know what, you know what I mean? Not everybody can like everybody. So if they don't like me, then that'd be nice for them to be up front and come and face me and say, Steve, this is why I don't like you, rather than being lurking in the background, pretending to be my friend or my buddy, and then giving me a thumbs down. But hey ho, that's life. You can't please, and you can't please and have everybody as your friend. So I learned that long time ago. So that's not going to upset me. It's not going to, if people give me 10 thumbs down, it's not going to bother me, because like I've said all along, while I enjoy what I do and you guys enjoy what I do, then I shall be here. If it gets to a stage where I'm here on my own on a Sunday, then obviously I'll knock it on the head. But while you guys enjoy what I do, you enjoy the channel, then and I enjoy it, which is the most important thing, I will be here. So I don't know if they have, Roy. And to be honest, I'm not really bothered who gives me the thumbs down. It'd just be nice whoever gives the thumbs down would turn around and say, "Well, I've given you a thumbs down because, you know, if they want to, you know, I mean, everybody's entitled to their opinion, and we live in a free world. But it'd be just nice to someone come to me and say, I'm giving you a thumbs down because," and then we can do something to change the channel. If they don't like it, we can do something to change it. So, but like I said, we're in a society where people hide in the shadows and don't speak their mind. So, it's what it is. But I'm not going to dwell on it, that's for sure. Right. So, let's get this part off. So, I'm going to go nearly all the way through, and then I'm going to finish it off with a saw, because I don't want it, because it's a little bit out of balance because of the front nose, because obviously we've gone for a wedge shape. So I'm going to go down to about 1/2 inch, and I'm putting a slight undercut on this, so the actual piece is sitting on the edge of the foot, not actually on the foot. Right, so I'm going to go to there, and I'm going to get a saw and just cut through that. I should really get myself one of those Japanese pool saws, which would be lovely. I'll have a look at Newark at the weekend, really, when we're there. So I'm just going to get a small saw. Just gently cut through that. Good afternoon, William. How the devil are you, sir? So I'm just going to gently cut through that. And then we will sand the rest of that off. Like I say, because it's got that wedge on the top, it will go out of balance and try and throw itself off the lathe. And we don't want that. Heather, I learned that when people give thumbs down, it reflects on that they have popped up in their Recommended videos, it doesn't affect your channel. No, that's perhaps true. I personally won't give anybody a thumbs down. If I don't like a video, I will leave a comment and leave. I won't give a thumbs down. I won't give a thumbs up, but I won't give a thumbs down because I don't think it's fair. I'll just leave a comment and tell the person why I've not given them a thumbs up, and then hopefully they'll do something to reflect. But you know, and to be honest, I can't remember the last time I gave a thumbs down. Not a thumbs down. I left a bad comment. I think the last time I left a bad comment is when I was watching somebody and they was doing stuff that wasn't really, it wasn't very safe. They was doing things that were pretty dangerous, and I think that's I think that was the last time that I learned. That must have been a couple of years ago, really. So let's get a sanding pad. We'll just sand that bottom off. So we'll take that from 120 through to 400. Then I don't know if to finish that in black or leave that natural. I'm not sure yet. We'll have a look, see what it looks like when we're finished up. So we're just gently, it's a bit fast. So just taking this out with the 120. Get the ghost line out of it. And then we should be all right. So I'll colour that black, I think, because that'll finish it off better if I colour it black. So we'll just look that in there. Oh, hello, Mark. How the devil are you? I never give anyone a thumbs down. Been accused of it, though. Yeah, so have I. I used to get very upset when I got them. Now I couldn't care. There's no point worrying about it. At the end of the day, people do what they want to do anyway. Some people do it because they can upset you. I don't worry about it. I just don't care. Couldn't give a monkey. William, what colours did you use? I used honey, burnt orange, flame red, ruby red, and black on the colour. There. Where am I showing you? I'm showing you wrong. And black. And then on the inside is Pete did a live the other Monday where he used red calligraphy ink. Well, I managed to go and find some gold, and I've done the inside with gold calligraphy ink. Don't know if you can really see that inside there. So that's had 3 coats at the moment, but I think I'm going to give it another one. I'm going to let that dry for a day, and I'm going to give it another coat inside, I think, to make it more of a rich gold. But that's what I've done. So I'm just finishing off that, and I'm going to just paint that bit black just to match the bottom, or to match the rest of the piece, really. So the black sort of comes around the base, and joins into, sort of comes around the base and then obviously covers that bit as well. So I'm just going to take this up to 400. So we'll just finish this off. Last one, 400 grit. So that's the last one. Still making sure that it sits perfectly on the base that don't rock, which it doesn't, which is perfect. Spirit. VIQ is a great channel. Yeah, I agree. They are to watch for any YouTuber to help grow your channels. Lots of, yeah, I agree. I do watch their lives every now and again. Roy the boy. Not everybody's lives are as good as Steve. Oh, what are you after, Roy? As to their turn experience, I've got a bit of experience, but I'm not, nowhere near a professional. Oh, it's gone. Skipped. Got to scroll back. But it will be better. I will get better. I've started doing lives on TikTok and enjoying this. Yeah, you do, Roy. You do some good TikTok lives, to be honest. Right, so what we're going to do is just going to put a little bit of black on there. So I'm going to bring my board back. Bring it back. Bring the board back. Right, so just get a bit of cloth so we're not laying that straight on there, so that scratches. So just going to get a little bit of intrinsic and just sort of gently paint that in. We don't want a massive amount. We don't want to put on too heavy because it will bleed. And we don't want that. We just want a nice, oh God, nice light amount on there. So we're just going to put a little bit on our brush and just gently paint that in. So we're just going to feather that in off the edge. We can always give it a second coat if it's not quite black. And I think that'll just finish it off and just make it look like we've made an effort to blend it in around that corner or on the base. Spread that about, I think it's a bit heavy. Alright, we'll let that dry and then we'll get a little bit of sealer on that. Wash that brush out. A little bit of sealer on there once it dries. Yeah, these colours are from the range. I got the colours I managed to find. They do some actually pretty vibrant colours, which I might go and get a couple more. They do the gold. They do this real royal blue, which is really nice, and silver. And then obviously the red that Pete used, which was the main colour I went for, but obviously that's had a bit of a leakage because it's got green all over it. Then they also do a nice vibrant green, and they also do a nice vibrant yellow as well, which I might go and get. I was in two minds to get it when I was there, but it's always the same. It's like, oh, I'll get him, no, I won't get him. This I will, and then when you walk out the shop, you're like, damn, I wish I'd have got him. So we're just going to dry that. Straight hot air gun. And then we'll give that a little bit of sealer. And then we'll just put a little bit of embellishing wax over that to finish it off, I think. we're just going to put a little bit of sealer over that, sand and sealer. Not a lot, just a little bit. So just a little bit on our tissue. Don't want to get it on the rest of our piece because that'll take the wax off. So that's our piece sealed. And then we just get a little bit of embellishing wax to rub over the top of that, just to finish that off. So just rub that in gently. That's that, just make it look like we're thought about it really. There you go. So, like I say, I think I'm going to recoat the inside once it's dry. I'll give it a day to dry, and I think I might recoat the inside again with that gold to give it more of a deep, rich gold look. But other than that, I think it looks quite cool actually. Nice little vase. Got a little bit of I put a bit of an angle on it just to make it look a little bit different. Intrinsic colours, as always, come up nice and rich. No wax on it. It's just got the gild cream, or the embellishing wax, sorry, in the grain. I'm not sure if I'm going to lacquer it yet. I might lacquer it. I'm not 100% sure yet. But yeah, just a nice little finish. It really could do with just something around the edge here, just to clean that gold off of there. But I will wait till it dries properly, and then just gently take something around there just to clean that gold off of there. Just so you got a nice neat line, because you can just see where the brush is sort of flicked over the edge. But other than that, looks good. Looks good. I like it. So yeah, all right, guys. Let's have a look. What we got in the comments. Thank you very much, Barry. Thank you very much, Doug. Thank you, Mark. Thank you, Dor. Like I say, I've been doing it throughout the day. Started on TikTok, then went to Facebook, now to YouTube. So I've been across all of them today. Thanks, Todd. Thanks, Gary. I do like the intrinsic colours. Always seem to get a good result with intrinsic. A little bit of ash that I cut up this morning. I don't have hardly any square stock, and I cut some slabs out of some big trunks I had later last year that were, what were they across? They were about 18 inches across, and I cut them into 4-inch slabs. So I cut some chunks out of them this morning, 4-inch by 4-inch. So I had some square stock. So I've now got about 10 pieces of square stock that I can use, about, I don't know, 400 or 500 mil long. So I cut this one at just over 200 mil, which is plenty big enough for that. And I thought I'd have a bit of a play just to get some tool time. So yeah, like it. I like it. Thank you. It's done with the airbrush. The tip is, when you're doing your colouring, when you're doing your airbrush, have your machine rotating. And then as you go into roughly the line you want, you pull your brush away, so the pattern gets bigger. So you can, when you're doing your constant colouring, you can keep your brush within 3 or 4 inches away from your piece. When you want to do the feathering, you increase the distance from the piece to the beginning of the nozzle. That opens the pattern of your spray pattern, so it gives you that blended look rather than just a constant straight line. Which looks a little bit better, and the same as on the black. Again, as you come up, I sprayed at that direction, So then as you come up, as you gradually come up, you pull your gun away, so it gives you a wider pattern, so you get that feathering along the, and the same with the, I've done them with all the four colors. So it's honey, burnt orange, flame red, ruby, and then black. So yeah, gradually fades them all in. Look forward to seeing it, William. Right. So thank you very much, gentlemen, for coming over, or ladies and gentlemen, should I say, for coming over. Hope you are have a great day. I will see you guys tomorrow on the lunchtime live. Um, yes, I will see you tomorrow. I haven't got a clue what I'm turning yet, but I'm sure I'll find something. So I will see you guys tomorrow on the lunchtime live. Hope you have a great rest of your day wherever you are in the world. So thank you very much for coming over and saying hi. So other than that, I'm going to say goodbye. So take care, speak to you soon, and bye for now. Bye.